All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we are live. This time should be live on Twitch as well as YouTube, as well as Kick. Go ahead and get the confirmation over here. Sorry, this is still a new process. We just got this rig set up earlier this morning. And from what I'm seeing, we are good to go. All right. Welcome to a new challenge I'm doing today. This is the One Life Challenge. Now, since we did the classic speed runs yesterday through all of classic Doom, I figured what I'm going to do is do One Life to Live on episode 4, and then when we do take our death, we'll skip over to Doom 2 until we die, then over to TNT, then ending it up with Plutonia. And in true Doom fashion, Plutonia, you need a little bit extra. So we will give ourselves 5 lives there, just because we know we're going to get mobbed by 1,000 Revenants, Archviles, and Chaingars. So let's start off with episode 4, which for the life of me, I cannot speedrun yet. Mainly because of this level. Everyone's worst nightmare. So go ahead, let them come to us, and we'll basically play UV max rules. So UV maxing each of the levels until we die. Which will be very fast in episode 4, because this map is notorious for not giving you health. You basically have 6 health bonuses to work with, and that is all you get for the entire level. So let's go ahead and unleash the Spectres, deal with them. And once they're in a quiet place, let's go back, get our secret, dropping down the lift for the rocket launcher, get the armor bonuses, the weapon, take out the shotgun soldiers, and let's also take out everything else that's up here with us. Hit scanners over there. The other shotgun soldier across the way. The Spectre that's in the pit. You just have to listen for when he dies. And let's take pot shots at everything inside. See how much we can get to come out. If they do teleport, they just teleport to your left. We really can't afford to waste rockets in here. If you know what's coming up at the end. If we can make it that far, we're already down to 53. Your health just disappears in a flash in this level. So behind the doorways, let's take out both of these. And now is when all heck breaks loose. Now sometimes we can go ahead and trick this ambush before we get on top of the stairs. Just kind of egg the imps to come out to play. Because there's an entire monster closet hidden behind that wall. They'll teleport the second they see us, and they teleport right here. So as long as the Baron doesn't block us, we should be okay. And basically just hide in this corner, because if the Baron does teleport in, he will immediately teleport back out. So let's wait for the Baron. Who is taking his sweet time. There he is. Okay, Kexport is doing some weird things. What in the world? At least on Unity port, when he teleports in, he teleports out of here. This is a new one. Okay, at least the Baron's easy to dodge. Just don't let him get close enough to melee you. Who thought we would have to be shotgunning Barons today? Imp, you're not... Imp didn't help things much there. Okay, I sort of anticipated that. We need a lot of work on episode 4. So let's get to probably the most iconic game of our era. Good old Doom 2. And this should go a whole lot better. At least this level gives us health. Plenty of it. Alright. Again, we're not looking to speed run, we're looking to UV max. Get some infighting with the Imp. Get some health bonuses along the way. Make sure to take this one out so he don't follow us into the next room. And speaking of which, hit scares go first, imps go second. Alright, once they're down, you can just take your time with the two imps. Because we are about to get everyone's favorite shotgun. And you always want to hit the switch toward the door first. Scoop up all the ammo. And let's go. Alright, let's chainsaw at the ray, open the door, and hit them before they come out. That is one of your secrets. Pull these guys down and zap them before they even know what hit them. Hit the switch, land on the grate, so we get the rocket launcher. Right there. And let's use said rocket launcher on our way out of here to help clean up the herd a little bit. The rest we can let the shotgun take care of. Alright, one more of the imp that can't do anything, as well as one the exit. Alright, 20, got all kills I am secrets. Map 1's done. On to map 2. And if you're a fan of my house, you will have very vivid memories of this map, but this time we're not going to enter it as a giant. Just normal size. Of course he would shoot me through the bars. Alright. All business here. Snipe that one through the uprights. Go ahead, hit the one around the corner, as well as the one coming after you, or miss him, either way. And let's get the most iconic weapon of this era. And, as some higher class people will know, Doom Guy's spirit animal. Super shotgun. Let's go. We don't even need to be using this much ammo, but when they give us all these shotgun soldiers, what are we supposed to do? So we hear a few of them teleporting out. They're teleporting back near the beginning of the map. Definitely not the situation we wanted to find ourselves in right off the bat. Caught between a few hit scanners without a prayer today. Master levels. Ironically enough, I don't mind the master levels. In a way, I kind of grew up on these because we didn't have a computer growing up. We had a PlayStation. I played Doom for the first time in '94 at my friend's house. We were having a sleepover, and his dad worked at a computer shop. So they hooked up 4 computers on landline against one of the walls, and we all played deathmatch with each other on the Chasm. Then we fooled around with co-op a bit on Downtown, and I remember the whole time we were pretty much lost, trying to find each other. But unfortunately, I didn't have a computer that could run Doom back in that time. So instead, I got the Doom for PlayStation in 1996. And if you remember, that was part Master Levels, part TNT, and part Plutonia. So for me, this was the first level of Final Doom. The PlayStation Doom was Doom 1 and 2. Ported over with the atmospheric music instead of all the hard rock songs. Alright, let's go ahead and open up our secret wall access here. Take care of some imps. And this level, if I remember, is called Attack. Yep. And let's see, we have 50 more enemies, 3 more items, and 1 secret. If I remember, that secret's that kooky teleport thing at the end. So let's go ahead. All the enemies are pretty much low tier until you get to the end of the level. But again, plagued by hit scanners and the occasional pain elemental. Meatball, you get all the holes. And we'll deal with the lost souls later. Move forward. Chain gunner, get out of here. Macubus, don't have time. Thank you. Work our way back up. And a few more demons to face. And we should have this area clear. Much needed health. And let's get back. Red keys on this side. Right here. And what do we have now? Hit scanners on all corners. But they're only zombie men. With 1 chain gunner in the back corner. So, how many people think the blue key's an ambush? Well, if you peek over the side, you can already catch it before it even starts. So, let's show the lost souls they're not welcome here. Chain gun at the ray. And let's kind of skirt around it. Get all the health. And zoom out here. Priority to the hit scanners. Death to everything else. Some rockets for the rocket launcher we don't have. Let's head back and do some cleanup work with our buddy the Hell Knight here. Who thankfully is not the Hulk in the classic games. Could you imagine seeing the Doom 2016 Doom Eternal Hell Knight in the classic games? Just Hulk smash all over the place. The Lost Souls would be considered tame in comparison. Alright, let's dart off into the water. Make sure we don't miss these enemies. I don't even mind using the plasma rifle because we only have a few revenants at the end to deal with. And we're getting some of our bullets back. Alright, you can go, and so can you. Thank you. Head back out. Make sure we've got all these cleaned up too. Usually when I'm missing an enemy, it's one of these down in the pool. Alright, so at this point, we still have 3 items left to go. The 1 secret at the end, and 54 of 75 kills. Let's continue on. This time with the blue key. Stop that pain elemental before it even gets a breath. You all can go. We'll wait. More rockets for the rocket launcher that we don't have. You'd think they'd just go ahead and give it to us at this point. Alright. We have awakened the bag of bones down below. We have somehow found a demon that kind of materialized into space. And now that we have all hex stirred up, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Barrels are a friend, as long as they can't be used against us. Let's get around the teleporter to get the mega armor. Don't waste too much ammo on these guys. Luckily, they're replenishing all of our shotgun shells. And let's go pay old Bag of Bones a visit. Thank you. Alright, at this point, let's double check our items are still at 66, 75 kills. And teleporter time. No, no, Mancubus. Not with these barrels here. Alright, go behind the exit for some more kills. Those guys also like to hide back there. Alright, yellow key for the exit. Take out the Hill Knight. Up the staircase. For some imps up top. There's our health pickups that we were missing. All kills. Health bonus. Just missing the secret. And now I'm trying to remember myself what's going on with the secret. I remember it had to do something with the teleporter. There it is. Okay. Master Levels is known for one thing, and that is some very bizarre programming ideas. So now we have everything, can head on out. Attack in the book. And this brings us to Canyon. We start in a box. But this gives us an idea of what's going to be around us when we get out. Hope you like hit scanner heck. But at least now we finally get the double barrel shotgun. Items galore. All the hit scanners are going to be up top, just about, to make our life miserable. So let's quickly just weave through all this nonsense. I have never seen a super shotgun miss so much. It's almost a thing of art. They're not even moving. Okay, you all need to stop with all of this. Barrels of fun. Hit scanners be gone. Imp be gone. Demon be gone. And this is not a sniper rifle. Let's continue on. Alright, now if I remember, this is the map that has the weird secrets that are literally hidden in the walls. Okay, Hulk want to come in, but Hulk too slow in this game. If I remember, the secrets are literally in the walls of this level. I think the monster closets have to open, and then they're in those walls. It's definitely been a while since I've done this one. Alright, we have the most ammo for this. So let's go ahead and not ideally fall into their death pit. Because Master Levels is notorious for having inescapable death pits. And just for good measure. There we go. One of the few times in a Doom game you can grab the super shotgun without much resistance. Level absolutely unbalanced, but still a fun little trek through. It's just that beginning is a pain in the butt to deal with. Okay, deal with them from all angles. Let's head on up. And over, and now is when we have to try and remember where this level goes. Okay, fairly positive that's another death pit. No, we have teleporters on this one. Alright. And that's going to be their big surprise. Spam some Lost Souls behind you. And this is basically just a sniping post for an area further up. So now we've cleared this out, taken care of the Lost Souls, let's continue. We really need some more ammo to work with. Because trusting me with a rocket launcher is not a smart idea. I will always find a way to blow myself up. Even if it makes no sense. Oh boy. Now this is when the Revenant is as deadliest, is when you have my raised platform in a big open room. So if there was ever a reason to use a rocket launcher, this is it. Don't care as much about rocketing the cacodemons, because that just moves them all over the place. They're much easier to stun lock. Okay, finally got some bullets for a shotgun. Go ahead and lower whatever is ahead of us. Don't trust the rocket launcher. Find some hit scanners hiding in the back. And let's give it another try, see if any enemy comes down with it. It looks like we're clear. Opening will be on this side, it looks like. Alright. Finally got us some armor. And it looks like there's another level above us that we can't really see in. And I do not for 1 second trust this. And surprisingly, nothing happened. Oh. Right as I said it, too. So I wonder if our enemies came out down below here. Let's see if a closet opened somewhere. Maybe he just teleported in. Alright, so I think we're clear. That was the blue key we got, so now we just need to find the blue key door, which is back in the outdoor area, so we can get pelted by some more hit scares. And that is especially the one I don't want to see right now. And I especially don't like that pain element that's way in the back there. And of course, he says they're floating around. Good, at least he went down. Alright, welcome to Pits R Us. Let's go ahead and let the Lost Souls get out of the way so they don't block us. As we try to make some leaps of faith here. Looks like imps pretty much everywhere. And, yep, imps everywhere, confirmed. Much needed bullets. Barrels are a friend. Plasma rifle, ammo, we're good to go. I think. So we haven't been in this passageway yet. And that's one thing I've always loved about the master levels. Are they perfectly designed? Absolutely not, but they're very charming and adventurous. Because just like this, you just don't know where you're going, you just know it's somewhere you haven't been before. Might as well check it out. For the most part, they're not terribly difficult. There's a few of them that are absolutely stupid, like the Mephisto's Mausoleum one, but for the most part, they're not all bad. I like a good majority of them. Really don't want to waste the plasma rifle on you, because I just feel like there's worse things coming. Hell Knight is usually not the end of the road for this group of levels. Waiting for there to be an Archvile or something really bizarre that you don't expect. Especially with them giving us this much plasma ammo. It seems unusually nice. At least we had a place and a reason to use it. And also satisfying. Now, we absolutely heard something open. But what? I don't know, but something's shooting at us. Don't mind us, just gliding through. Okay, so exit requires the yellow key. This level, if I remember correctly, this one was not in the original PlayStation file DooM. I'm fairly positive this one was not. Go ahead and scoop up the ammo. And apparently you just cannot do corner jumps worth a darn on PlayStation. Because I can't hit more common ones like E1 M4 that I can usually hit on computer. But I know you can absolutely hit this jump on computer. Cheese whiz. Alright, I guess we'll have to do it this way. And that way we blast you all without getting ambushed by you. You too back there, Imp, we see you. Don't try and pretend we don't. So that way when we do get teleported in with the yellow key, we won't get ambushed. And let's go ahead and check on the door over here, which we have not been in. Alright, back down, around. Health. Health, I'm hearing a bunch of things open. But I'm not seeing anything. Holy moly, what the heck? Where the heck did you come from? And I have absolutely no idea what that is that keeps opening that we're hearing. Much needed health. Now somehow we end up teleporting over there, if I remember. So let's go ahead and check. It looks like there may be a secret over here. Oh, it was a monster closet that opened. And apparently has a secret behind it. Okay. That's what I do remember this level about, is secrets behind existing monster closets. So I would say all throughout the level now, yep, these monster closets opened. So now go ahead and check inside of them as we find them. Sometimes the auto map can help expose them too. Hey guys! So they came from this one. Yep, surely enough. Even if the secrets make absolutely no sense and it's just an enemy, it still counts. So now we need to see where else monster closets opened up at. And that will lead us where we need to go. Alright, now this was the room I was thinking of. There it is. Much needed backpack. Especially if we don't get killed in this level, that's going to be extremely useful going forward. Still not sure how we're getting on there. I think you teleport to it. Anything open up back here? Nope. Alright, I feel like we have completely gone full circle now. And I am really not sure what part we have not reached yet. It looks like there is something that changed up here. There we are. Supercharge on top of the Megasphere. Why not? Keep checking inside the closet. Nothing this time. And it doesn't look like anything changed on that lift above us, so we're good to go. Alright, I'm hearing new things. Where at? I heard you. Hi? Hi. Okay. So we are only 4 kills away from having everything down in this map, and still cannot find our way out of here, so wherever they are has got to be where we're supposed to be. Because we have literally gone full circle now. But I am hearing imps somewhere, so we're on the right track. But where are we hearing them? Out here? Out here. Apparently there's another one in the ambush room, so somehow they're able to teleport in here. We just need to find where that teleporter is. Well, an entire closet opened up back there, apparently. Now, where... Let's see on here where that actually connects to. So back there is where the monster closet was. Those are definitely not connected. Solid red. Yeah. Teleport in. It's the only way to get there. So we need to find that teleporter. And I'm fairly positive these don't come down. And this is what it's like to play a map that you have not played in ages. I know we did the final DooM CE version of it, but they completely changed that around. The final DooM CE WAD is an amazing series if you didn't get to see it. Basically, they recreated PlayStation DooM and Final DooM, but they took so many liberties with the maps that were not part of the original PlayStation games. They called them lost levels, and they typically made them much harder and moved things around. So they played entirely differently. This map was a lot easier because I didn't even get lost on it. Nothing in the pit. This is actually terrible. What we really need is a computer area map. If only they would have given us that. Because they really did not make this up. Actually, I think we can make the jump from that pillar over there. And if not there, definitely that building. So that's probably what we're supposed to be doing. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we should be able to make that jump. There we go. Now, how did that help us? It didn't. We have to get the rung higher. Because I remember this has something to do with the end of the level. Maybe not. Maybe Final Doom just changed it. And I'm sure the people that are well-established Master Levels veterans are probably screaming into their TVs right now what the answer is. And I'm sure it's got to be something very obvious that we've been walking right past. Kinda like being able to just run across the doorway here to get the Mega Armor. But unfortunately, that was not a secret. We do have all items, thankfully. 1 kill left to get. But where do we get the yellow key? And why is it so hard to find? This is actually driving me nuts. it makes sense by level progression that we got the red key first, the blue key follows. So the blue key has to be where we go to get the yellow key. There's two different blue key sections, but they all lead back to that same central room we keep ending up in right here. Is there anything that looks out of place, like we haven't grabbed? Anything that looks incomplete on the auto map? Not seeing it, but it's here somewhere. It literally has to be. Process of elimination. All roads led us to this area. So there's something we're overlooking. And knowing master levels, it's probably something really goofy. Oh, what we wouldn't give for an auto map. I really don't want to just have to keep wall checking everywhere, but I almost feel it's going to come down to that. So this is the top of that sludge fall. And there's no switch on it. Nothing you can press. And we already opened this one. It was just an enemy. And it doesn't open a second time. Okay, I do see a door in the next area. And of course, it's the exit door that we can't get through. Just shoot me. Why is it sometimes that the most obvious answer is the obvious? Well, that means the final enemy must be in the exit room. And I'm guessing that's where the final secret's going to be, too. Surely enough. Because, you know, we need a super shotgun as we're exiting the level, apparently. But absolutely. And here is my least favorite map to ever exist. Our friend here absolutely knew what he was doing with all the inescapable death pits in this map. And it is all those death pits that has really turned me off from this map. Mainly because my platforming does not exist on console. So we are most likely to be ended by one of the many, many endless death pits in this level. And and it's actually easy to soft lock your way out of not getting all kills in this map too. Because of that end section, you have the bridge that actually falls behind you. Let's go ahead, take out the enemies from all corners. And whatever you do, do not fall in, although it looks like this version gave us teleporters. So it might not be all bad. Just ignore the things that opened. This is where the switch puzzle starts. Basically, hit a switch, one reveals itself right across from you. Because this is what everyone enjoys doing in Doom, the chasm shuffle. Alright. Do a little bit of crowd control with our boomstick here. And if I remember, this level has 2 secrets, and they are both at the very end of the level, with one of the most obligatory end of the level BFGs ever. So let's see what kind of damage we can do here. There's the yellow key section thing. And up top seems to go nowhere, but can we trust it? Auto map is saying no. So that is most likely a monster closet that opens, even has different textures there. So how are we missing the yellow key? It's saying we should have it, so I'm imagining it's going to be right back where we just came from. Process of elimination. Yep, the errors have opened. Alright, so yellow key is at the end of the triangle. Holy moly, I forgot he did this. Okay, I guess that was a little bit of distance here. Starting to feel like I'm playing Sigil all of a sudden, with these tiny walkways. Alright. Let's work our way across without falling in. Get back. There we go. Okay, so here's the yellow key. And it is ungrabbable at the moment because you have to hit the switch. It's down there. And of course, once you hit it, you can't get back up. So it's the whole essence of forcing you to do it again. Knew he was going to do it. Thank goodness he made it escapable this time around. Okay, so there's the yellow key we need. And we know the yellow key door's in the back section. All the way in the back. Switch. Get ready for the ambush. We already saw where the ambush room is. All I care about is the pain mill. We don't need your children here, I'm sorry. Though we do love the refreshing sound of a ton of health and armor all at once. Hit the switch to raise the platform, and now we have this really awkward running section, which I always thought was kind of kooky. Let's double check our items real quick. 29 kills, 28 items. Again, the secrets are at the end. You basically have to get the lift and quickly run because they're all going to fall like we're playing Mario all of a sudden. To get through a teleporter. Hit scanner, be gone. And we don't even need to shotgun a Baron at this point. Just toast him. Just toast him a little bit. Teleport back. And here we are, staring down the exit level. Are we okay kill-wise? Not yet. Take care of the yellow key first. Because once you go across that bridge, it is the bridge of no return. You cannot get back. Unless they somehow changed it with a teleport or something weird. So let's go ahead, hit the switch. More chasm-like platforming and fighting. With enemies we can't even see down there. Again, whatever you do, don't fall in. Because most likely you can't get back out. Very stubborn pain LML. And Lost Souls warp their way out of here. Okay, now I do see a teleporter here, so we don't have to be as cautious. But I also hear enemies. Alright. Let's go ahead and get it. I don't know about you, but I'm glad we had that Megasphere to deal with 3 Hell Knights. Alright, plasma rifle in hand. Now we should be safe to take the main exit. Fairly positive that's everything. If it's not, we'll cry and just continue on like nothing happened. Because we can't really do much about them having a bridge of no return. But we can take pot shots at the window to take some of these enemies out. With rockets. And again, you can see down in the pit, don't fall. And there is a chain gunner over by the door way back there shooting us. Again, just launch some rockets into those windows. And let's check where we're at. So, 8 enemies left. Let's make it count. Oh yeah, they're dropping. Go, 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 go. And that's why it's the bridge of no return. There it goes. Make sure to make our shots count here on the last remaining enemies. And looks like we are going to be short. So, technically unsuccessful UV Max run. However, we are not going to go down without at least getting Did something really change about this map? I feel like we are entirely mixing up this map with something similar to it, because I clearly remember a big BFG secret at the end of this thing. I feel like I don't know what reality is anymore. What in the world? Well, we tried our hand at, but still, true to our word, we have not died yet. So continue on. The Fistula is much more high energy in combat. And definitely brings things back in the feel and spirit of Doom. And I am not forgetting or ignoring that lovely Painel mill that's caught between floors. This whole map is basically one gigantic elevator puzzle. But it definitely feels way more modern for the time it was created in. Because this actually plays more like a modern type of level you would see. Lifts, twists and turns, ambushes around almost every corner. Actually full ambushes worth of enemies. Enemies coming out of walls. Sneaking up behind you. I would say the only major difference that you would have with today's maps is it wouldn't be imps and shotgun soldiers everywhere. It would be, archviles, revenants, and all that nonsense. Like this. This is pretty standard what you'd see today. Do you mind? Both of you. Thank you. Now, this level was in the original Final Doom for PlayStation. I have vague memories and nightmares of this map when I was younger. Alright, take care of all of them. Let's circle our prey. We have the blue key hidden in the yellow section. Get these items in the awkward corners. And now we need the blue key for here. So get the yellow key to get the blue key to get there to get out of here. So we still need to find the yellow key. Saw you out of the corner of the eye, buddy. None of these open, but I think that's how the enemies got through. I think these opened and let them out. Continue on. More elevators. Security armor. We'll take it. And at this point, we only have one secret to find. We're at 18 items. Oh, it's the obligatory wait for the flashing lights to notice the arrow. Gotcha. Okay, now I don't trust a pit that I can't see a teleporter in, so let's squeeze around. And now we're back at the beginning with the yellow key on a teleporter, clearly a trap. So, plasma rifle 3. Okay, they are messing with our brain here. We don't go back into the teleporter to get the key. There we go. We just had to make a very specific angle on it to get the key. Gotcha. Alright. Now we know where to go. Blue key's behind the yellow key section, which we need over by the pain elemental. With his elevator that drops down. Now we're ready to get the blue key, and this is clearly an ambush if they're giving you this much ammo. Or not. I guess they're going to save the ambush. Red key. I don't even think I saw a red key door, did we? It's because we didn't go this way yet. Have plasma, we'll use it. This drops this lift, which we can use to get the rocket launcher if we can platform worth a darn today. There we go. Cut that out. Alright, that should be what's left of the items, I'm guessing. Of course, all but one. It always comes down to one item left over. Without fail. Alright, back it up, Tomato. You're a bit too close. Take care of all these guys. At this point, our best intention with the UV Max is just to get us stuck in a loop for 10,000 years. So at this point, we're just surviving and attempting it. Because I have no idea where the secret is, and don't really want to spend 10 years to find it. Of course, the obligatory archvile at the end of the map. Because apparently we're missing an item, too. Moving on to level 3. Probably one of the easiest ones of the master levels. And I say that right as we get pumped full of holes with chain gunners from every direction. But once you get out of the initial area, it actually is pretty easy. This one's almost more like a resupply level, and it was also in the original Final Doom version for PlayStation. I know for sure we're not going to get through all the master levels, because there's no way in heck I'm doing Mephisto's Mausoleum in one go without dying. That just isn't happening. Shoot the switch to activate something. I don't even remember what it activates, but it does something, I think, to do with the exit. This map is infamous for the shooty switches. Alright, we're maxed out on all the ammo there. Again, resupply base. Just be aware of hit scanners around every corner. Don't really care about the imps. But we do want us mega armor. Imps be gone. And let's get all goodies. Head on out. This just takes us back up top. And this switch we hit to drop the chain gun in the corner. Even though we clearly already have the chain gun from killing the chain gun soldier. Always thought that was a bit of odd logic there. Alright, radiation suit so we can get the items. Again, we're attempting the UV max, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm not too heartbroken over it. Because we'll make sure when we do the single episode guides that we will do the official UV maxes. If anything, it is more or less practice for it. Okay, well, how does this work then? Did they give us no way out of here? I don't even know how we did that, but somehow we climbed out of there. It must have been one of those really thin ledges you could walk up. Because I noticed they're having fun with these really thin aesthetics here. Alright, death to hit scanners. Get on out of here. Life made easy with the plasma rifle. And especially once you guys are gone. So that is the red key door. We've run into quite a few red key doors along our way. Because there's also one down here. Those two connect. These connect. Here's where we get. Okay, Changar, you need to stop. Blue key. Have we even seen a blue key? Yeah, we did. It was in the pit we were just in. At the end of it. And of course, now this time we're not to have the radiation suit, so we kind of did this out of order. We'll have to remember that for the walkthrough. Okay, it is a really narrow ledge. At this point, I've just been conditioned. As soon as you teleport, just shoot. Alright, rocket ammo. Go ahead and get all the items. And I do remember the nasty secret of that being a crusher, so not risk it. Because we already have the plasma rifle. And that 20 ammo is not worth getting crushed over. So let's continue on. Only missing 4 items and just about got all the kills. No secrets in this map to worry about. And with the blur sphere, let's look. Let's just look. Don't touch. Just look at the yellow key. It's pretty, isn't it? So clearly this is where the other red key door comes into play. And here we have everyone's favorite chasm mazes again. Don't we love that we keep doing these in the master levels? Alright, none of those look unlike the others. So let's continue down. Looks like only one way goes on this side. Because gosh darn, if we ever make things simple. Now we gotta get back through the maze in one piece. Don't fall in, for the love of gosh, unless you fall over here. And that switch should have lowered the yellow key, so we're not just looking at. Or made us a way around where we can get it. Switch, 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 switch. Switch. Darn, we weren't fast enough. I always think this is a really funny sequence. I think more people should do something goofy like this. Hit all switches, be quick enough, get the key. I mean, let's be honest. The entire level just works because of that. I almost want more switches to hit. But sadly, we have to conclude our time at the Combine. And on to Subspace. One of the subs. This is the lesser of the subs, in my opinion. Alright. Because the secrets are broken as crap on this level, there is a way you can soft lock yourself out of it. And you can actually lock yourself into the map where you can't get out, if I remember. If you do the switches in the wrong order. Alright, so blue key on this side, meaning all the action's over on the other side. Lost Soul, how are you taking so many hits? Alright, hit Scare Chaos. Get the goodies. Take out some imps. Shotgun Soldier. Smiling Tomatoes. Thank you, come again. And, if you didn't know, this is in the shape of a bat. The more you know. Moving on. Barrels are our friend, but not when there's this many hit scares. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Clear out the next room. Apparently Shotgun Soldier forgot how to aim. Which is fine by me. Good gosh, if I see any more Chasm references in back-to-back episodes, I'm gonna scream. Alright, head back out. And the way forward is another ambiguous wall that opens by itself. Right there. I still don't even know what triggers it. I don't know if the enemies trigger it on their side or if we do. But here's where things get iffies with the floating cube. So let's see if we can try not to lock ourselves in here. Because I do not remember the pattern to this thing. Now this one lowered something on the left side. That is not going back up. The left one seemingly does nothing. The right one seemingly does nothing. And the one in the back we couldn't hit because we fell off. Unless we go back around. Seemingly nothing, but I don't know if we believe it. Let's go around, make sure we get all the kills, and the Berserk for the item. And let's work our way on through. Go ahead, hide in this corner, because there is a switch back here we need to make sure to hit. So we can get out when the time is right. Anyone else want to fight us? So thankfully, yellow key was on the teleporter this time around, so we did the sequence right. Let's continue on. And now we can go ahead and go through one of the doors into our chasm reference. Try not to get obliterated here by falling in, because that is the worst thing we would need right now on this level of all levels. This is extra tense doing it with a controller. One wrong move. There we go. Alright. So switch was hit. Now we have the blue key. And now we can head back on our way. So head down here, back to the blue key area. Click the switch, take out Mr. Chain Gunner. Hit the switch again. Let's go this side. We have another switch, which I'm guessing just lets us out, which makes absolutely no sense at all. What the heck? Yeah, I remember our secrets in this map. They're kind of up here in a really weird area here. There it is. Yeah, they're on these side pockets on the stairs here. And a Megasphere wasn't enough, so they had to give us Supercharge and a Mega Armor in case somehow the Megasphere didn't give us 200 everything. But, take what we can get. This map's pretty much done, except somehow 2 enemies are missing. It's okay. Alright. Over-prepared, we definitely are. Alright, now this one very well could be a game ender. This is a rough level. I remember dying quite a few times when I did the Final Doom version of this one. Because the Revenants are real. It's basically all high-tier enemies for the most part. This almost plays more like a Plutonia map. Alright, poke the Mancubus so he can start the infighting, get the Blur Sphere so we can go incognito and get around some things. Let's start thinning out a lot of the weaker stuff so we can just bomb the strong enemies. And for gosh sakes, don't let this thing see the light of day. Let the Mancubus take care of the children. Alright, Lost Souls out of here. Bye. Take on the brutes up top. Holy moly. Random Revenant missile getting us in the back. Get some of that health back up. Try to proceed, except there's a Revenant in our face. So let's play the old do-si-do with him. And deal with the chain gunners. All of them. All of them. Mow down some hit scanners. Let's go. You guys just keep popping up today. This map absolutely was not in the original Final Doom for PlayStation. This definitely would have been way too hard considering the maps they had in there. Alright, so we hit the switch to undo these. Yeah, this is part of the weird secret to get outside. So deal with all the teleporting imps. As long as they stay imps, we're good. Had a feeling they weren't going to all stay imps. Now we're getting stuck on the scenery. Imps be gone. Quickly hit the switches to unlock our way outside. Somewhere. Hey, you're a late bloomer. There's the way outside. Alright, more hit scanner trouble. But this is also how you get the BFG. At this point, I feel like we're going to have a BFG. Well, they finally did it to us. So we made it all the way to Map 7 Paradox. Pretty good chunk for not playing the master levels in a long time. That moves us over to my favorite game, TNT Evilution. Hands down, my favorite Doom game of all time. Grew up on it. Absolutely love the series. Loads of exploration to be had. Big levels that you can just get lost in. Some of which, like the mill, literally. Does it have some stinkers? Absolutely. But for the most part, absolutely love it. Alright, let's go back to this Doom 2 throwback room, which absolutely is a reference to Map 1. Get ourselves some Mega Armor this time, though, just so that they know this is a little more special than that game. Secret area outside. And just like in Map 1 of Doom 2, we have the shotgun outside, guarded by a bunch of imps. And we take that shotgun, and we clear out the hit scares and the imps. No worries, no problem. Switch. Lift our way up. We can see the misaligned texture here, so you know what's going to happen. It's open for us. And we're going to take care of some imps outside. Hit the switch to open up a closet back near the beginning of the map. But don't be caught off guard by the chain gun soldiers. They're going to be right behind you as you come through. On your way to a blue key. Ambushes don't have to be big and over the top. They can literally be simple like that and still catch you off guard. Go ahead and mow everything down through bars so that they can't hit us. Then we can confirm all the enemies are gone. They are. Missing some items, but they're all right there. No worries. This map done. System control. On to human barbecue. There is a chance things go wrong in this map because we all know the infamous ambush. And it's usually a crapshoot whether or not you can get enough breathing room to get out of it. So let's try our luck. Head on down. Make sure everything here goes as quickly as possible. One of my favorite theme songs in TNT. This is not your fight, shotgun soldier. Just walk away. Open that closet again to get the chainsaw. Alright. And let's go ahead and clear the outdoor area. Best we can. Now we have a chain gun, it'll be a little bit easier. But as you can see, health not exactly prominent in this map that's got a bazillion hit scares. And you can run to try to take refuge, but don't worry, there'll be more hit scares in your face. So you can run, but you literally can't hide. And those hit scares will absolutely nail you. So had a feeling it was going to be this infamous ambush room. No worries. We'll have fun when we actually get to this game. But now, the mother of all classic games. It's pretty much mandatory you give yourself 5 lives here because we all know the Kasali's tricks at this point. So on to map 1, the Congo. Get ready to die a lot. So we're going old Nintendo rules on this, 5 lives to live. See how far we can make it. Go in here to get all goodies, and in most cases, having this kind of setup on map 1 would be a great thing. But you're never safe in Plutonia. Never. Even when you think you are. That chain gunner? He's not a chain gunner. He's got an archvile right behind him. You can't kill him. That's the immortal chain gunner. See? You think he's down. You think he's out. For right now, he is, at least. Go ahead and take pot shots on this ridiculous ending, because, you know, we need 5 chain gunners guarding the exit. And 3 Mancubus while we're at. So let's go ahead. Health. Oh boy. Here we go. The Kasali's love from the Revenants is just getting started. If anything, Plutonia is pretty much a Revenant and Archvile simulator on how to better combat these enemies. And in this case, Revenant's just being stubborn. So let's go ahead and not get tricked here, because there's going to be a Pain Elemental right behind us. And Cacodemon. And personally, I'd rather you not be creeping up behind us over there. Thank you. The Cacodemon I don't care about, because we're about to wake up Big Mama over here. When we grab the key and get the heck out. Over to the side. Take some pot shots at the neighboring Lost Souls. And for the love of gosh, Mancubus, what are you doing? Wake up. That side. Wake up. Now he decides to fire when everything's finally out of the way. We'll just deal with it ourselves. Don't worry over there. Mancubus. And we got ourselves stuck on the post, of course. So that clearly did not work. Let's try going the other way first. So again, just get our shotguns. That is death number 1, 4 lives to live. Get all the goodies, and let's continue on. Shotguns at the ready. And this time, let's head a different direction. Apparently I'm getting myself lost over here. Let's see, you have to go through the, yes, that thing. Get surprised by chain gunners in the back, and this is absolutely what we needed, because we really need those chain guns for the Mancubus. So let's bring it back down. Deal with even more in here. And let's just kind of feel our way around before we commit to climbing the boxes. At this point, let's go for it. We know what's going to teleport in, because they never give you a super shotgun for free. That's right. Our flame buddy's back. And this is actually not a good place to fight him in. I'd much rather be on his level. That way we can play ring around the boxes, instead of being a sitting duck. Alright. Archvile out of here. Let's move on. You can't be killed, so I'm not even wasting my breath. Let's continue. Hit the switch, run, and pray. Let's just lead all the chaos out of there and get around behind them. Since this is a big enough area that we can move around in. While getting assaulted by the chain gunner. Because right behind all that chaos is the rocket launcher. He almost walked into it for us. But the good thing is, now we have our rockets and continue on. I saw that right out of the corner of the eye. Almost, guys. Work our way up, away from Mr. Invincible over there. Now that the Archvile has awoken. He's the one that makes this a pain to deal with, because he rarely likes to come out and play. We might have to go down below and try to coax him out. Alright, now he's exposed. Pelt him before he can get that chain gunner revived anymore. And now we are on our way. What in the blaziken chicken? Okay. Deal appropriately with our chain gunner there. And start smoking the Revenant before he can get too far along. There. Alright, this end, imp in the face. Switch. Out of here. Can we finally get past this Mancubus? That is the real challenge. And also his chain gunner entourage there. And actually, Pain Mill, I love it when you're in the middle, because then the Mancubus can take shots at you. Luckily, he pulled the Cacodemon into a fight, so that's one less thing we have to deal with. Okay, Cacodemon down. Oh my gosh, we forgot about the chain guard. Teleported right into it. So, that's 2 down, 3 to go. We almost had on that one. That just shows you how quickly things go south in Plutonia. No matter how much weapons, no matter how much armor and health they give you, you are never safe in this map pack. Especially when you start the level out like this, having a critical hit to the face by a shotgun soldier. Definitely not a good position to start out in. So let's go ahead and wake up all the bag of bones over here. Let them meander out while we go ahead and head over here try to trick our heavy weapon dudes out of their chain guns. We would like to have them too. As well as Mr. Imp over here and up there. Super shotgun at the ray. And with said super shotgun, let's send E.T. home. Away with you now. Let's move on. Okay, now Bag of Bones can deal with the chain guard up there. We will deal with the two that are in here with us. And now we need to get past all them down below to try and get our rocket launcher. However, I'm not a big fan of where our health is, because we started off on the wrong foot. So quickly get the ammo, quickly get the rocket launcher, hit them as soon as they try to come through a doorway. And get stuck on the doorway. Perfect. Down to 2. Can we make it happen in the final 2 attempts? Let's see. Mega armor, backpack, shells. This time we're not starting off with 11 health. Should have a much stronger chance at this one. Okay, go ahead and get the revenants all worked up. That way they can move out of the way for us. And we will go sneak our way down here. Oh, terrible timed auto switch weapons. There we go. Deal with these appropriately. As well as the imps. Quickly get out of the way of his fire blast. And let's go meet him on his own level. Come on, E.T. You can do it. I have faith in you. Just try not to fall to pieces on us. Alright, now that the Revenants should be gone. Okay, apparently none of the Revenants decided to go anywhere. What the heck? Okay, that was absolutely doomed once that happened. Literally. So, final attempt. Can we make it out of the Congo? Yet to be seen. But we've come pretty darn close. Perfect job catching those two off guard. And now work our way down out of his line of sight, which apparently doesn't exist. See, now I'm fine with you auto-switching. So apparently we have to make sure that all these Revenants wake up so that they can meander on their merry way. While we go reconnect with our spirit animal over in the corner. While we go continue to deal with E.T. for the 5th time now. And now deal with the skeleton issue in the basement. So whatever we do, don't get ourselves pinned in here. Luckily, these pillars can handle a lot of the Revenant missiles for us. Basically play peekaboo with the skeletons, and we are good here. What we are not good on is health. A common issue with this level. Just bomb him, because we do not need him pelting us. as we're walking past. Same with this one who's out of position. And you all back there. And we should have saw that one coming. So no victory in the Congo this time, but it gives us a pretty good insight of what to expect when we finally get to Plutonia. Lots of death, lots of chaos. And with that said, thank you for joining you all. Meet us back tomorrow for regularly scheduled broadcasts, and I'll make sure to live stream them when we record the raw footage. That way, if you aren't available when they premiere and you just want to see the footage in their entirety, they'll be available on all platforms. So, with that said, take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.